I have been chatting with this pretty lady for 2 months now, and she's been playing hard to get, but I stayed persistent. Finally, she agreed to go on a date with me. We set the time for 4 p.m. at this fancy restaurant in town that serves both local and foreign dishes. I was determined to impress her, feed her well, and hopefully, she would return the favor later, in bed. From her pictures, I could tell she was busty, and let me not lie, I am obsessed with big melons. I can do anything for them. No shame in it. Girls that play hard to get are the ones that end up shouting, harder. Harder. Faster. Faster. Well, as a gentleman, I took her hand, kissed it, then took my seat. The waiter brought the menu, and this babe didn't waste any time. She ordered 2 plates. I smiled, thinking one was for me, but she corrected me quickly. No, order your own. I eat a lot. I wasn't mad. I like a woman with a healthy appetite. I ordered mine, and before I could even finish my rice and chicken, she had demolished her umla and awado, then moved on to jollof rice and plantain. I was stunned. You can eat, I laughed. She just smiled and told the waiter to bring another plate white rice, stew, and fresh fish. AHH. This girl could really eat. Well, she'd need her strength for what I had in mind later. After 2 hours of non-stop eating, she even ordered takeaway. I paid the bill, stood up like a gentleman to help her with her chair, and when she stood up, she was heavily pregnant. I screamed and jumped back. She looked at me, confused. What happened? She asked. What happened where? You're pregnant. I blurted. She laughed. Yes, I know. Is that why you shouted Jesus? Why won't I shout? You are heavily pregnant. I repeated in shock. Is pregnancy a disease? She asked, smiling. Why didn't you tell me? I demanded. You didn't ask, she replied, nonchalant. Ask? Who asks that on a date? So I should ask if you are pregnant? Really? That's one of the questions men ask women they are getting to know. I was dumbfounded. She just shrugged. Well, I asked if you were married, didn't I? You could have asked if I was pregnant. I was speechless. Anyways, I'm exhausted. The baby and I need to get home. I looked at her and the packs of food I had paid for. I wanted to drag the food from her hands and run. Then, as if she knew, she handed all the takeaway food to the muscular guy sitting nearby. Honey, please hold our food. I'm tired. Honey? Our food? What's going on here? Who's this wrestler? I barked. Brothers, don't shout at my wife, the muscular guy said calmly. Wife. Asterisk, I nearly lost it. Asterisk, you are married too. You didn't ask, she said again, smiling like she had done nothing wrong. That's how this girl carried the food I bought and walked out with Batista. Everyone in the restaurant was watching and smiling as I walked to my car.